everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It's something which was recommended to me by a family member, and I saw that all her friends were going on about it as well, and they were all like, oh, you got to try it, it's really, really good. And they were all sort of saying, yeah, I use it all the time, it's brilliant. And I thought, well, my Chanel Pro Lumiere is beginning to run low. I think it's to about there at the moment, so running fairly low. I'd like to try something else. As much as I love Chanel, you know, it's good to broaden my horizons and try other things. So I thought I would try this. In a glass bottle. It was about £20, maybe a little bit less than that, 19, 18, something like that. So not as expensive as I expected it to be. I expected it to be more like 25, 30 plus. Only disappointing thing is there's no pump on it, which with my Chanel one there is a pump on it. So I was kind of disappointed with that, because what it means is that when I tip it out onto my hand, I always tip out a little bit too much, and I can't tip out any less than I do. As soon as it starts showing, I literally lift it up and that's all I do. So I think I will be going through this quite quickly, which means I may not purchase it again, because otherwise that does make it to be a little bit more expensive. But I will take that opportunity to try others and see how I go. But I'll just take a bit that's sort of on the top of the lid there. This colour, if I can find it, it's probably going to be on the underneath, so I'll put the lid back on because I don't want to spill it everywhere, is Sand. This is the colour. She did say she thought it would be a bit light for me in the shop, but because this one's now a bit dark for me because it's winter, I figured I'd combine the two and would stretch this one out for a bit longer as well. So anyway, so this is the product. So I'll put it on my hand so you can see it. So it is fairly light sort of compared to my skin, but it has this, I almost can't describe it. It lasts for so long. When it goes on, it just stays on for like at least 12 hours. You know, it's a really long time. Which is what the Double Wear is about. It's about long-lasting foundation. And my family member that uses it, she's like an air hostess. And so she's constantly having to look perfect and, you know, be on sort of airplanes which are quite warm, you know, and sort of moving up and down the aisles and everything like that with, you know, what needs to be fairly flawless skin. And she raves about it, and her colleagues do as well, so I figured, you know, it's certainly worth a try. I've had a really good experience with it. Again, I don't know if I'd buy it again, purely because of the fact it's not in a pump, which really irritates me because then I have to use too much, and what that means is I end up putting too much on, which I really don't like. I don't like the feeling of like heavy foundation on my skin. I like it to feel light. I don't want to feel like I'm wearing foundation. I certainly don't want to be wearing foundation excuse me, and to like have an itch and like scratch my nose or something like that and then just get foundation all over my hand. I like it to set on my skin, and not sort of come off really easily. This one, the Chanel one, it lasts really well. It will come off when you touch it. You know, it doesn't really set that well, whereas this one really does. So I think maybe with this one, maybe I'd be better off trying a slightly darker colour, because I think this one is just a touch too light for me. Combined with this one, it does work really well, and I do tend to get the best of both worlds, which is really good. I may try, because I know Chanel have other foundations, I may try some of the others, but I have been really happy with the Pro Lumiere, so I may well go back to this again. We will see. But, you know, if you have any other recommendations for me, because this one's going to be running out soon with the amount that comes out of it, please do post them below. I'd love to hear any sort of more comments on any other foundations. I know everyone's been absolutely raving about the Revlon foundation, so I'm considering trying that one next, but I can't really justify it while I've got two which are decent and going at the moment, considering I don't really have a great deal of money to spend on it at the moment, with it being just past Christmas and all. Got the Dream Matte Mousse as well, but I've already done reviews on that. Not my favourite product. So yeah, for what I consider to be a proper foundation, these, yeah, I would like recommendations on other ones to try. So any comments you have, I would love to hear. But yeah, that's really, it's a short review. I do apologise, but I don't really have a lot to say on it. You know, there's no real smell to it. The texture's nice, it sets really well, it does last really well. But similarly, you know, when I get home at night and I'm taking my makeup off, it comes off really well. It doesn't cling too much, you know, it does wash off, which is really good as well. You know, it's a decent brand, you know, it's a high-end brand. It's a good product. I have been really happy with it. But you know. I would like to try other things as well. So any recommendations, please post them below. Again, if you've enjoyed watching my videos, please do subscribe. And if you have any ideas or any things you'd like to see me review as well, I'd love you to post comments below, and I will try and sort of do any videos that are requested as well. So that's brilliant. So thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.